for another live lesson. Today we are going to look at 5 must-know adverbs in English. We have actually, basically, especially, definitely, and probably. We'll be looking at each one step by step because these are really common and I want you to start using them as well. But I gotta say hi to everyone. Okay, let me start from the top. Maria, hello, good to have you here. Hello, my name is Kin. I'm a big fan of yours. I like your teaching and downloaded nearly all of your videos. That's a lot. Then I practice English with your videos. I don't know how to express my thanks to you. Thank you so much. That's great. I love it. Thank you. Good evening, ma'am, and lots of thanks to you. Yes, thank you for being here. Call me Lalisa says hi. Hello. Kamate, nice to have you here. Welcome, ma'am, the best teacher of all time. That's very nice of you. Thank you. Hi, my name is Molbolgang from South Africa. Hello. Enrique, greetings from Jalisco. Your lessons are bewitching. Kudos to you. Good. Let's do a few more. I love this. Good evening, Arnell. Good evening. So it's evening for you. For me, it's my afternoon. I am really stoked and on cloud 9 to gain this. It's always great to see you again. I can't wait to learn something new. Yes. I hope you learned a lot today. Julia says, hi, Arnell. Greetings from Myanmar. Hello. Hi, Shirley. This is really nice. Hi, teacher. Yes, hello to you too. Dalton, hello. I hope you're doing well today. Good. Early morning, Arnell. Happy to see you again. Manuel, is it early for you now? Really good. Okay. Lots of hellos are coming in. I'll do a couple more, then we really need to get started. Hi, Arnell. It's so nice to learn with you again. Yes, thank you for being here. Good. Patty says, morning from Brazil. Wow, good morning. I love it. Dan says, hello, Arnell from Nigeria. It's 2 p.m. because clocks went back an hour. Okay, so it's 2 for you. Really good. Perfect. Really nice. Keep the hellos coming. If I didn't say hello to you, hi. I love it. Keep the comments coming. Okay. So we have a lot of slides to go through, and we're going to start with actually, which is actually the most challenging one. So we'll get through actually, and then that's the hardest part of the lesson done, I think. But first, would you like today's notes? You can have all of these notes. You can download them as a PDF if you join Gravotion, my new self-learning platform. You can check out the link in the video description. If you have any questions, let me know. Let's keep going. Okay, slide number 1. Let's start with the pronunciation. Actually. 4 syllables. Actually. Actually. And sometimes when we're speaking quickly, that 3rd syllable, we just leave it out. Actually. So 3 or 4 syllables, both are fine. Okay, when do we use actually? This might surprise you. This is real. This is a fact. So when we use the word actually, there's a feeling of surprise there. Let's look at my first example. Most people don't know that coffee actually comes from a fruit. Yep, This fruit is called the coffee cherry. I learned that recently, so I was surprised. It actually comes from fruit. Does that surprise you? I think many people would say, that's surprising. We use actually. Sapsal says, I didn't know that coffee comes from a fruit. Yeah, I learned that recently. Exactly, I didn't know. It actually comes from a fruit. Good. Next example. I know you won't believe me, but I actually enjoy doing laundry. Doing laundry. This means washing your clothes. Some students might say, oh, today I need to wash my clothes. Wash my clothes. That's okay, but just say do laundry. I do laundry 3 times a week. I did a lot of laundry today. So I actually enjoy doing laundry. This is real. Does that surprise you? For example. Nice. And I'm presenting here. Can you see my arrow or can I see it? Let me know if you can see my arrow. Please put yes in the comments because I'm pointing to things. I don't know if you can see the arrow or not. Can you see my arrow? I will wait for a few yeses before I continue. Can you see the arrow? Or the cursor. We can just call it a cursor. No. Yes. So, no. Oh, no. So I'm moving it now. Can you see that I'm moving it? Yes. Okay. Some people are saying yes. Some people are saying no. No. Zhuang says, actually, no. Ooh, that's not good. Why can't you see it? I'm pointing at things. Let me try something, guys. Okay, nobody can see it. Okay. Well, this whole time I've been pointing at things. What's this? Let me see this function. I'm moving it. Okay, that's not what I want. You can't see it. That's okay. Well, I'll just tell you what I want you to focus on. Last time you could see my little cursor. Oh, let's keep going. Okay, no one can see it. Robbie says no. Elvira says no. Walker says nope. Okay, I'll have to figure it out later. Let's keep going for today. Next example. Again, actually, this might surprise you. Jeff looks older than Dan, but did you know they are actually the same age? Does that surprise you? So it's really common in spoken English, and this is also fine for written English. When you're speaking, when you're writing, you can use today's adverbs. Don't worry, it's not just in speaking. Marcel, what is the question? I was asking everyone if they can see my cursor, my arrow on the notes, but nobody can see it. Just me. Okay. Honey says, can you move your arrow on use 1? Okay, I'm moving my arrow. Oh. Moving. I think no one can see it. No. I'm glad I asked because I was just pointing at everything. No one can see it. Okay. Right. So the first few slides were about surprise. Actually, it's a surprise. This one is similar. Use number 2. There's a bit of a surprise because the opposite of what you think is correct. Now we're looking at the opposite. Look at this picture of this man. He looks so serious, right? Ryan looks mean. He looks mean, but he is actually really nice. It's the opposite to what you were thinking. Darnell don't know, but actually we can't see the arrow of her mouse. Exactly. I was pointing at everything. I thought I was being clear. Nobody saw what I was pointing at. Nobody. Good. Right. Okay. This is a kind of a fun example. The slow loris. That's the name of the animal in the picture. The slow loris looks harmless, but is actually venomous. Harmless is an adjective that means not dangerous. It's a harmless animal. It's a harmless activity. It's harmless, but it's actually venomous. Did you know that this cute looking animal is actually venomous? What does venomous mean? It means it injects poison through a bite or a sting. A bite is from the mouth, bite, and sting is from the back. Like a bee. A bee stings people. So it looks harmless, but the opposite is true. It is actually venomous. In the next slide, I want to compare two adjectives. Okay, just to clarify, these are kind of advanced adjectives. It's good to know the difference. On the left side, we see something is venomous, venomous, venomous if it injects poison with a bite or sting. So if something is venomous, it's more active. The animal actually has to attack. On the right side, something is poisonous. Poisonous. Poisonous if it is dangerous if you touch or eat it. It's a bit more passive. Like you could have a poisonous mushroom or a poisonous frog. Rainia, bees do sting. Exactly, bees sting. Yeah. Vijayasri, hello, hello. Nan says it comes across bitter, but actually it is sweet. Yeah, you think it's bitter, but actually it's sweet. Yes. Good. Yes. Nice example. People think I'm rich. Actually, I'm not. Yeah. Good. Few more examples with actually, a few more examples. I thought my boss was joking when she said I had to work on Sunday, but she was actually serious. I thought she was joking, but the opposite is true. Okay, now we gotta get into the grammar, the position of adverbs. Adverbs are quite difficult because they can go in many places in a sentence. These are just two common positions. First one, after be. Look at the top part, after be. They are actually the same age. So we wouldn't say they actually are the same age. Normally, adverbs go after be. He is actually really nice. It's actually venomous. She was actually serious. After be. Look at the second part. Before the main verb. That's another position before your main verb. Coffee actually comes from a fruit. Actually is your adverb. Comes here is your main verb. I actually enjoy doing laundry. I am actually working. You can see in the last example, present continuous, put your adverb before the main verb. After be, before your main verb. So this is a guideline. Adverbs, they're just a little bit annoying in English. They can go in a lot of places. Okay. Elvira said he actually finished the Ironman marathon despite the injury. Wow, that's impressive. Yep, yep. Fam says, in the countryside, there has been so many venomous snakes causing harm to unlucky passerbys. Ooh, yeah, you gotta be careful. Ooh. Manuel says to be is the verb that breaks the rule. Yeah, be. It's everywhere in English. It's the most common verb, which means there can be a lot of exceptions with be. Okay. Lena says, people think I'm a proud person, but I'm actually afraid to talk with strangers. Yes, some people can come across quite confident or maybe even arrogant, but they're actually shy. Honey says, I like the video that you made with SpongeBob. Oh, that was a fun video. I actually enjoyed it. Yes. Okay. So we looked at two positions. Now let's look at a different position. Okay. Actually, use number 3. This is used to correct someone or to clarify. Like, oh, I need to correct you. I need to clarify something. Let's look at the example. Anna. Hey, you're from New York, right? Actually, I'm from Chicago. When we do this in a conversation, when you want to correct someone, put actually at the beginning. You could put it after be, I am actually from Chicago, but this is just natural. Actually, I'm from Chicago. Olivia, you were late because of car trouble? Actually, I overslept. Let me correct you. Actually, I overslept. The verb oversleep. Oversleep means you sleep too long, past your alarm. This is not good. So some students think, it's Sunday, this is wonderful, I overslept. No, if you oversleep, it's a bad thing. You oversleep, you miss your bus. You oversleep, you could be late for work. Nan says, I am actually lazy to work hard. Nan, we can say, I'm actually too lazy. I'm too lazy to work hard. Marcel says, I look relaxed. I look relaxed, but actually I'm bored and worried. Yeah, exactly. The opposite is true. Lewis is asking, does actually mean the same thing as a matter of fact? Oh, it's similar as Yes, Lewis. They have very similar meanings because they can both show surprise. Yeah. Rainia, oversleep is different than sleep in? Yes, exactly. Oversleep is you sleep too long. You don't want to oversleep. For example, I always set 2 alarms. This is true. I have 2 alarms set on my phone. Why? I don't want to oversleep. I'm worried about not waking up. Sleep in. Sleep in is a good thing. On the weekend, you can sleep in. You can relax. You don't need to wake up. You can sleep in. Tomorrow is Saturday, for example. I get to sleep in. Oversleep is negative, sleep in is positive. My teacher shows me it is adverb of frequency only. Adverbs of frequency are super important. Those are things like always, never, sometimes. Yeah, adverbs of frequency are super important. Yoshi says, actually, Arnell often oversleeps. No, I never oversleep. I have multiple alarms set, so I never oversleep. Okay. Where am I? Okay, let's keep moving. Common mistake. Let's take a look at this slide. This is a common mistake with actually. First sentence. Actually does not mean now in the present. It does not mean that. Incorrect example. I'm actually eating lunch. Oh, I'm actually eating lunch. We would say, I'm eating lunch now, or I'm currently eating lunch. Or present continuous, it's already clear you mean now, we would say, I'm eating lunch. Only use actually to correct, clarify, or surprise. Look at the orange part of the slide. I bet you're gaming. Imagine you're speaking to someone on the phone. I bet you're gaming. I'm actually eating lunch. I need to correct you. It's the opposite of what you think. So don't use actually to talk about the present. We don't use it that way. Nice. Manuel says, oversleep. The alarm clock did not go off. Sleep in. You did it just because you are not in a hurry. Yeah, people like to sleep in. People like sleeping in. JLML says, Arnell is currently a resident in the UK. Yeah, but she's actually from America. Perfect example. Yeah, nice. Okay. Good, we are done with actually. I believe this is the last actually slide. Yes. Okay, actually done. Let's move on to the next adverb. Basically. Let's look at the top of the slide for the pronunciation. Basically. Use one. Here's a summary. It's a summary. Here's the main or basic point. Do I care about the details? No. Do I want a lot of information? No. Basically. Let's read the first example. It was a 2-hour movie, but it's basically about a hero who learns to trust others. That's the basic idea. That's the summary. That's all you need to know. Walkers Forever says, Mom, I bet you're not doing your homework. Actually, I already did it. Exactly. Yes. Good. Next example. Person A. What does photosynthesis mean? What does this mean? It basically means how plants make their own food using sunlight. That's the basic idea. So a lot of times you might hear a teacher say this, basically, or a parent, or maybe you want to explain something, you don't need details. Basically, this is all you need to know. Next example. Generic tissues and brand name tissues, they're basically the same thing. Just one is cheaper. Generic. We use the adjective generic when a product doesn't have a company name. Look at the picture. It just says tissue box. Every supermarket has generic products. Generic medicine, generic toothpaste. Brand name. Brand name means it has a famous company name, like Kleenex. So a lot of times we have generic products, brand name products, They are basically the same thing, just generic products are usually cheaper. Kevin says, he explained a lot, but basically it means we're in trouble. Exactly. Maybe someone is telling you, ooh, what the consequences are, what's going to happen. Basically, you're in trouble. Nan, great question. Essentially and basically are the same? Yes. Essentially and basically are the same. They are synonymous. Absolutely. Yes. Elvira, basically, the car won't start because of a fuel issue, right? There's a problem with the fuel. That's all you need to know. Rania says, if a shirt doesn't have a brand name, can we say it's a cool shirt, no brand on it? Rania, cool has nothing to do with the brand. If you think it's cool, it's cool. It's not about the brand. I know there might be an expensive brand with like a famous logo. That could be cool, but it's not based on the brand. Okay. Good. Next one. Using someone else's password without permission is basically stealing. Is it really stealing? No, but I mean, that's kind of the main idea. It's basically stealing. Anil says, basically, watching your video means learning some English. Yes, exactly. Yes, you will learn something today. I promise you will learn at least one thing in my lesson. Good. Here we have it again. I want to show you the positions just because these are adverbs. I'll read all the examples. Again, after B, the very top one. The movie is basically about a hero who learns to trust others. Next part, before the main verb. It basically means how plants make their own food using sunlight. And again, front position. Working from home pays less, but I save on commuting costs. Basically, it's the same. Commuting. This specifically means traveling to or from work or school. I can say, I commute to work by bus. My commute takes 30 minutes. Commuting is always traveling to and from work or school. All right. And I think this is the last slide of basically. Let me check. Yes. Okay. So we've done actually. We've looked at basically. Let's keep moving. And I think the hardest part is over. Actually is the most challenging one. Especially. This means better or more important than others. There's a higher position. And this is a real example. I love all fruit, especially mangoes. They're my favorite. Look at the pictures. Other fruit is down here. Mangoes are up here. Especially mangoes. I think they are better than all the other fruit. Nice. Maria says the problem is basically her mood. We can say the problem is basically her mood. Or the problem is, or basically, she's a bit moody. We could also say that. Manuel, could we use merely instead of basically? Not quite. Merely has the feeling that it's simple. Oh my goodness, let me think of an example. It's merely used. Basically is the main point. This is basically it. This is a summary. Merely is, it's only used for this. It's simply used for this. I can say, oh, that's cool. It's merely used to... Oh. I have an example. This is a hole puncher for paper. Wow, it's really cool. It's merely used to put holes in paper. So merely is more like simply. That's my example, Emmanuel. Good. Okay, look at the grammar. Especially plus noun. Especially noun. What's your favorite part about school? Lots of things. Especially my English class. I think it's better. It's more fun. Again, we have especially plus noun. My English class is a noun. Lots of things can boost our productivity, especially a good night's sleep. This is more important. It's better. For example, boost. Boost is such a fun word. It's a great verb. It means make better quickly. Boost. So lots of things can boost our productivity. Dalton says, I love desserts. Yeah, especially pudding. Dalton, what kind of pudding? Like, what's your favorite type of pudding? I'm curious. I really want to know. Lena says, I like sweets, especially chocolate cake. Yeah, exactly. Milena says, I love watching series, especially, exactly, I love watching series, especially Law and Order, SVU. There are some days that I basically watch it all day long. Right, that's all I do. I basically watch series all day long. Ooh, good. Nice examples. Grace says, I especially learned English from your videos. Right, yes, yes, yes. Okay. Kadim, especially equivalent to especially. You read my mind. I have a slide. We're coming up onto the next slide or the one after, and I will explain the difference. Yeah. Good. Okay, the traffic was especially bad today. Notice the grammar, especially plus adjective. In the previous slides, especially plus noun, which is good. We can also have especially plus adjective. Both are fine. So here, the traffic was especially bad today. I wanted to give you a negative example. So it's not only better, more important. Ooh, sometimes it's worse than usual. The traffic was especially bad today. My commute to work took an hour. Your explanation was especially helpful. Especially plus adjective. I like your lessons. Thank you so much. Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Another one, especially plus adjective. I'm especially excited to announce the first place winner of our Science Mania competition. So I'm excited to announce everyone, but I'm especially excited to announce the first place winner. Okay, these two words drive people crazy. and I don't blame them. We have especially and specially. Especially and specially. Let's look at the left side first, the left side. So you know especially means more compared to others. Faster, better, harder, worse, more expensive, etc. Grammar can be tough, especially the conditionals. I'm comparing it. Look at my question. Am I comparing something? Yes, I'm comparing the conditionals to other grammar. I love all fruit, especially mangoes. Am I comparing something? Yes, I'm comparing mangoes to other fruit. They're better. On the right side, specially means a specific purpose. My worksheet was specially made. Specially made for my B1 students. And B1 means intermediate. Intermediate students. This is where the difference comes in. Am I comparing something? No, I just made a worksheet. Is there a special purpose? Yes, to help B1 students. Same thing, let's compare again. Left side, the left side of the slide. Especially. Imagine I'm talking about a movie. The ending. The ending was especially funny. Am I comparing something? Yes, I'm comparing the ending to the rest of the movie. The whole movie was funny, especially the ending. Specially means a specific purpose. These shoes are specially designed for runners. Am I comparing something? No, there's no comparison. Is there a special purpose? Yes, to help with running. So just remember, especially you are comparing, and specially, this is just the purpose. Okay. Anil says this lesson has been specially designed for ESL students. Yes, exactly. Nice. Marie, I made this pie specially for you. Yeah. Dalton, thank you for answering the question. Puddings are delicious, especially caramel pudding, which is my favorite. Yes, yes. Good. Elvira says the room was specially decorated for the party. Yeah. Good. Anil says, I love movies, especially sci-fi movies. Exactly. We're kind of comparing something. Nice. Good. Okay. Let's keep going. I think we have... Oh, we're almost done. Oh, great. We're almost done. Okay. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to try and insert a mini clip. This is a mini clip telling you about Gravotion. Some of you know it. I haven't done this in a while, so I hope it works. It's a 45-second clip just telling you about my new platform, and then we will get back to the lesson. We have 2 more adverbs. I'm going to insert it now, 45 seconds, and then I'll be back. Let's see if this works. I have to find this. Okay, I'll play it now. Do you want the notes for today's lesson? Join Gravotion, my fast-growing platform where grammar, vocabulary, and emotion meet. Download the notes for today's lesson, plus hundreds of other PDFs ready to use. You'll also get access to my complete grammar course roadmap, so you'll never wonder, how do I learn grammar? Where do I start? And the best part, the community. Join and connect with English learners from all around the world, just like you. Write Gravotion in the comments and I'll personally send you a link to join. Let's get back to the lesson. Did that work? Could you hear it? Good. Nice. Okay, thank you. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Last two. Definitely and probably. I put these on the same slide because they're very similar. Let's look at the top one. Definitely. Definitely. I feel this way 100%. Or something is 100% accurate. Probably. So definitely is like 100%. Probably is, I feel this way 80%. Something is 80% accurate. And 80% is the number I came up with. This isn't an official number. It's just a feeling. So if we compare these two sentences, you will definitely win. Oh yeah, you will definitely win 100%. You will probably win. Someone else might win, but you will probably win. Yeah. Yes, Walker says Gravotion, perfect. I'll put a link down below for you. Maria says Gravotion is made specially. Oh, yes, this is such a good example. Is made specially for us. Exactly. I made it for my students. Yeah. Good. Okay. Probably you will go live next week. Anil, I probably won't go live next week. Next week, I don't go live every week, so I'm live now, and then I'll go live next Wednesday. So my next live will definitely be the 19th. The 19th of November. Join me if you can on the 19th. Okay. I definitely need a break. 100%. Exactly. Honey says, I was reading a mystery book and I saw probably, but not possible. Okay, probably, but not possible. I need a bit more context there. Maria says, do you think Argentina is gonna win the World Cup in 2026? Definitely. Dalton, by the way, we are 79 members on Gravotion. Yes. I love it. Thank you. Good. Okay. Zhuang says, there won't be definitely a live session next week. Exactly. There definitely won't be. There definitely won't be a live session next week. Exactly. Okay. Go Kit Gravotion. Yes. I will leave the link down below. Absolutely. I'll put the link in here actually. Gravotion. Did I spell that correct? Gravotion? Okay. That should go into the chat. Let's keep going. I think this is the last slide. Last few examples. We see definitely at 100%, probably at 80%. You are definitely the best cook in the world. That's my opinion. 100%. You are definitely the best cook in the world. Liam, I spelled lying. Liam has probably had formal chef training. Do I know this 100%? No, but I'm pretty certain he has probably had formal chef training. Last example. Are you going to the party? Look at the two pictures. The man is saying probably, and the woman is saying definitely, 100%, definitely. Yeah, good. Okay. Oh, we have some competition here. I'm rooting for Brazil in the next World Cup. But it is probably going to be difficult to come back with a victory. Yeah. Yes. Good. Julia says he is probably selected for the promotion, and I will give him the benefit of the doubt. Okay, he's probably gonna get the promotion. We can't be certain, but we're pretty sure. Okay. Right, that's the last slide. What happens if I do this? Oh, I got rid of it. That was everything. We've looked at 5 really common adverbs, 5 must-know adverbs. I hope you learned something new today. If you'd like the notes, join Gravotion. If you're a current member, of course, I'll upload it to the Nerd Library anyway. It will always be there for you. Good. Nice. Okay, I love it. Thank you so much for joining me today. We are done. This is one of my shorter lives. Normally I go on for about an hour. Have a wonderful rest of your week, and I will see you in 2 weeks. 2 weeks on the 19th of November at 1 p.m. England time. 1 p.m. England time. Thank you for watching. Bye.